The hospital was too quiet at night. Taehyung hated it, the hum of machines, the antiseptic smell, the way the world seemed to blur into sterile white. He had been in and out of hospitals for months now, his chronic heart condition tethering him to endless tests and endless waiting. He was used to doctors with clipped tones, nurses with practiced sympathy. What he wasn't used to was Jungkook. Jungkook was new, fresh out of residency, hair a little too messy for a professional, sneakers squeaking against the polished floors. He didn't look like a doctor. He looked like someone who belonged on a basketball court, or maybe behind a gutter. But when he smiled, bright and boyish, completely unlike the clinical detachment Taehyung had grown used to, it was impossible not to feel it. "Him Taehyung?" Jungkook asked, stepping into the room with a clipboard. Taehyung raised a brow. "Depends. Are you here to stab me with more needles?" Jungkook laughed, surprised. "Not today. Just here to check your vitals." "Lucky me," Taehyung muttered, but his lips twitched. Their conversations became routine. "How's the pain today?" "Manageable." "And your mood?" "Better, now that you're here." At first, Jungkook thought Taehyung was just teasing, but soon he realized there was something else, something quiet and raw beneath the sarcasm. One night, after a long silence, Taehyung whispered, "Do you ever get tired of this place?" Jungkook blinked. "The hospital?" "No, this," Taehyung said, gesturing weakly to himself. "People like me, sick people, people who might not make it." Jungkook's throat tightened. He sat down, meeting Taehyung's gaze head-on. "Never. People like you are why I'm here." Taehyung stared at him, wide-eyed, before looking away. His cheeks burned faintly. The night of the surgery, Jungkook wasn't supposed to be there. But when Taehyung was wheeled toward the operating room, panic in his eyes, Jungkook slipped into step beside him. "You'll be okay," Jungkook said firmly, gripping his hand. Taehyung's fingers curled around his like lifelines. "Promise." Jungkook's chest ached. "Promise." Hours later, when the surgery was over and Taehyung finally opened his eyes, the first thing he saw was Jungkook slumped in the chair by his bed, fast asleep, his hand still wrapped around his. Taehyung smiled weakly, tears stinging his eyes. "You kept your promise," he whispered. Jungkook stirred, blinking awake. When he saw Taehyung conscious, his entire face lit up. "You scared me half to death." "Sorry," Taehyung rasped, voice raw. "Gus, you're stuck with me a little longer." "Good," Jungkook said, eyes shining. He squeezed Taehyung's hand. "Because I don't want to let you go." And in the quiet of that hospital room, with the steady beep of the heart monitor echoing their own racing pulses, Taehyung realized he didn't want to let Jungkook go either.